Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever you're watching this video. Welcome back to the channel. Today you join me here outside of Isleworth, West Middlesex Hospital, because if you haven't already read the title, we're going to be doing the last ever bus route to use Citaros as its allocation. If you don't know what route that is, it is not the 108 because they got electrified. It is the 117. And you're probably thinking, Godwin, that is not a Citaro. I do know that. So the next bus to arrive is the Citaro. So just come join me on my trip on the 117. Let's do this. Now, before I forget, thank you to Sophia for suggesting this video. I probably wouldn't have done it if I didn't get that video idea. So credit to them. The suggestion should appear or would have appeared. So, because 117 is such a long route, I'm probably going to do one trip which should cover everything you need to know about the route. Because it appears that people have been telling me that I just yap. That in these videos I just yap. So we're going to try keep it concise. I say this, but it never goes concise. But yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. Let's do this. I mean, it's not here yet, is it? The E200 MMC's just left. So I have to sit around and wait for it to turn up. Oh, is it there? Nope. Catch you when it turns up. In my personal opinion, I know that I've said a lot that my favourite single decker is the E200 Euro 6, but I gotta say, the Citaros are very, very nice. But I just wish that Mercedes-Benz made more buses for London. Like, there's an E-Citaro, like, why didn't London operate by that bus? But I really like the Citaros, the first bus one. I don't really like the go-ahead one because it's the longer spec. First bus have the shorter spec. So, I'm excited for this ride. I'm actually really excited. But yeah, the bus still isn't here yet. It's weird how the stand hasn't got an actual bus stop. They've just got the fake bus stop. I don't know. I actually watched I think it was a TikTok or a YouTube video. Probably a TikTok, where these random boys, they grabbed the 10 bus stop and placed it in the middle of the road. And the 325 bus stopped at the 10th stop when they moved it. Such a funny video to watch, I can't lie. But yeah, it would have been better with an actual bus stop, but yeah, we will not complain. Still waiting for the bus. I should be able to see it driving past that way, because they do like a little like square turning to get to the stand here. So, should be here in like 2 minutes, I hope. I don't know. Here's our bus, which is here. I do like Mercedes, that's why I'm very upset that they didn't build any more buses. The wheels, they've got brushes on them. I don't know if you can see, they've got brushes on the wheels. Comment down below why they've got brushes, I'm not too sure, because obviously this is the only company to have brushes on the wheels. Then obviously Irizar for 358 have the covers on the wheels. Sidewise, I like the smaller specs of buses, it just makes it look more cuter. I really do like it. Then if you go to the rear of the bus, the only thing I don't like about it is the rear. That blind is so tiny on the top, but it still looks beautiful, honestly. This is my second favourite single decker. Comment down below what you think. Then on this side, I love it. I love Citaros, and I've heard a lot of other bus enthusiasts love Citaros as well. So it's commonly known to be a very nice bus indeed. Come to the front again. I just love it. It's amazing. Then if you check the inside, because it's a bit weird because it looks like it's falling off. The Oyster card machine. Then obviously the cab. Driver's been so nice to let me look in the cab. Thank you, driver, for this. Cab looks really nice. Then obviously if we come on the inside, it just looks really nice. I love the single seat. No, there's two seats here. There's a single seat here. Then we come down the bus, we've got the forward and backward facing seats. You're leaving now, aren't you? We're going now, yes. Oh, it's got a yellow stop bell. Obviously these stop bells are different. They're very different. Stop bell. Actually, these are facing that way. And normally, on a normal bus, they all face frontwards. So that's that's very weird. Actually, the 4-seating, you can tell these two are refurbished. The blue's a bit different. Come down to the wheelchair area. It's actually big for a diesel bus. And obviously the floor, I think when RATP came and they had their different subsidiaries, this was definitely one of the subsidiary floor patterns, because it definitely isn't normal. Ooh, hear the baby roar, they say. Rear door looks really big. Obviously, you've got your 2 seats here. My favourite seat is this one here, or the front over there. How do you like it? Come back down to the other side. You got forward-facing seats again, 4 sets of seats. Then you got 2 here, and 3 at the back. Honestly, beautiful bus. And obviously, the iBus is literally right on the top there. Amazing. I just love these buses, honestly, I do. Mercedes-Benz, they look amazing. So we're gonna take a seat now, and let's enjoy the ride. So literally straight from the fly, because obviously I got on from the stand. The first bus stop is ram-packed. So I think this route is quite a busy route. Amazing.
Hey, 117, 2 things.
The bus has literally been so busy the whole trip, but we've passed Feltham station, which means like I think we're near Ashford, which means we're near Staines. Honestly, I've been enjoying this ride so much that I've even forgotten to film. The Citaros are so smooth, they're just really nice. But we'll do some facts about the route now. The weird thing that I've actually noticed is that there's 3 door buttons. Normally it will generate on a Citaro, they've got the bendy bus model, so they've got 3 doors. But on this, they've got 3 buttons, but there's only 2 doors on this. So comment down below what you think the 3rd button's for. I'm thinking it closes both doors at the same time. I'm not too sure. Another weird thing that I've actually noticed is that on the actual wheel, the wheel's like a car wheel. Like for example, on a car, on like most modern cars, you can like press on the wheel to accept phone calls or like change the music just by the buttons on the wheel. But on a bus, it doesn't have radio, doesn't have music, so are those buttons just pointless? There'll probably be an overlay, but it's just a bit of a weird wheel if there's no music on the bus. That part of the route was amazing. I like the greenery. I really like the greenery. So I do quite like this route actually. It's a very nice route. I keep saying when to do facts, I haven't gotten to it yet. But yeah, I love this route. So, the 117 goes from West Middlesex Hospital in Isleworth to Staines using these Citaros. The driver at the stand told me that they're getting withdrawn soon. So I say get your ride right now. Get your ride now. 108 Citaros got withdrawn very recently actually. and now they use E200 EVs. These are getting withdrawn soon too. They'll probably use the E200 MMCs. But they use E200 MMCs also. It's got a PVR of 10 buses, and it reaches 10 miles longer frequency of every 20 to 30 minutes. So it isn't that frequent with a PVR of only 10 buses. And obviously Staines isn't actually in London, honestly. But I love this route. This route's amazing. But yeah, we're literally we're literally in Ashford now, so we're almost there. And it's operated out of Hounslow Bus Garage, which is first bus, used to be RATP, and this route goes via like Isleworth, Hounslow, Ashford, Feltham, then Staines. Honestly, I love these Citaros so much. But yeah, we're literally next to Staines now, where we see all the out of London routes now. I think the 216 goes that way. It goes straight on that road and we turn left. Another two things that I've actually realised is A, the announcements on this bus are very, I don't know how you describe it, they're very muffled, that's the word, muffled. I don't know if it's due to the age of the bus or it's always been like that. And the second thing is that on the dashboard or the driver's speedometer is in kilometers per hour. But in the UK we drive in miles per hour. It's very weird. So it's like the screen in the middle of the two speedometers shows the miles per hour, but the actual dial is in kilometers, which isn't the UK's measurement of speed. So that definitely threw me off, I can't lie. You can also tell it out of London when you have white bus. What's a 567? And the bus stops are green as well, as you can see. What's a 567? Just chilling and milling down the road as well. And just like that, we're already at Staines Station, which means we're literally around the corner from Staines bus station. But whenever I catch the train from Staines, it's always a bit of a walk from the actual station to the bus station. So there's a couple of stops left. I do find it odd how we're out of London, but we've still got London bus stop flags. That doesn't make sense to me. White Bus is such a cool company, I can't lie. White Bus. I goes to Hatton Cross, the longer version. That was a nice trip. I enjoyed that. Thank you, driver. That was a nice trip, you know. Then once we get here, we got out of London bus stops. Honestly, 117, very useful route. It was ram-packed from the start to the end, basically. So from Isleworth all the way to Staines, it was just ram-packed the whole way. So it was it was something. I'm going to film overlays on this return trip and then do a bit more commentary. Then we'll conclude, keep it concise. But there's a lot of out of London bus routes that do come to Staines bus station. Good thing about Staines is that it's all first bus, so it means that if anything happens to any of the buses, they all know each other, so like they can all help each other out. Because if it was different companies, it'd be a bit more harder to ask for help. But yeah, lovely 117. Thing I like about Staines bus, look, London call it just Staines bus station. That bus is making a lot of noise. The out of London buses call it Elmsley bus station. If you're from Staines or Surrey, comment down below what this bus station is actually called. But we got Reptons. I wonder what Reptons is. 571 to Grange Farm via Ashford, Sunbury and Kempton Park. Then we got the van bus, the 442 to Heathrow T4. No, Heathrow T5. My bus, well, this bus leaves in 10 minutes, so I've got a bit of time here. Honestly, you can't call it a bus. Comment down below if you're gonna call this a bus, because I don't. That is not a bus. Obviously, we got the 216 that was behind us from Ashford. Has been behind us, and it's just arrived, so that's good. 557? No, 567 Knoll Hill, Virginia Water. Oh, he's having his doors open. I've been in London. Oh, it's still open. Still open. Now it's shut. If that was a London bus, they would have gotten like disciplinary action for that. Not disciplinary action, but like they would have gotten a big telling off for driving with their doors open because it ain't safe. What if someone fell off the bus? 446, the Woking. Where's Falcon? Where on earth is Falcon? Falcon is despawned today. All right, but today is what? A Wednesday, it's a weekday, so Falcon should be operating, but it isn't operating today. 456. 458. I don't know, where's Falcon? I miss Falcon. Oh, Falcon's here, yay! 456, I was talking about you, Falcon, and then you turn, oh, it stops on that side. You know what I want to do? You know what I want to do? I want to get a photo of this bus, actually, for my wallpaper. I like Falcon. You know what? I'm actually making a sheet about Falcon, where I catch all of the Falcon routes. I haven't caught this one. No. I've caught this one when I went to Fort Park, but that's it. I like Falcon. Falcon's nice. Falcon's really nice. Anyways, I want to walk over to the second... I'm going to go to the second bus stop of that route because I don't like Staines bus station. Oh, you know what? I don't like 290. Oh, there's a Falcon buses. That's their ferry car. I didn't even know. Oh, it's where all of the ferry cars live. I didn't even know that. But I like 117. It's a nice route. But obviously, because it was so busy, I couldn't even film much anyway. So I'm going to try to film more because I think from here to Isleworth is less busy than Staines. No, here to Isleworth is less busier than Isleworth to Staines. There we go. Got it the second time. And obviously, I was gonna start in Staines as well, but because it's out of London, I can't actually use my Oyster card here. So I can't use my Oyster card. So I would have to buy a ticket, which I don't want to do because Godwin has no money. I do. Ugh. But yeah. We're gonna walk over to, I think the next stop's High Street or South Street. On this side it's called South Street. On that side it's called, what's it called on this side? High Street. See, I'm even forgetting all of the bus stop names and stuff. But yeah, that was me yapping. It's leaving in 4 minutes. So those doors are gonna open. I mean, the driver went into the... Oh, it is called Elmsley. It is called Elmsley bus station. Here's me thinking it's called just Staines bus station. It's called Elmsley. So, honestly, today it was raining when I left my house. Brought my coat. Wear the tracksuit and it's warm today. I hate the UK weather. I really do. But yeah, look at me. The things I do for content. But comment down below what you guys think about Citaros leaving London. Because I'm actually quite, genuinely, although it's a diesel, the ride itself wasn't even too bad. It was quite a nice ride. The drivers were really nice. But yeah, I do, because what's it gonna, I think it's gonna use MMCs, I think. Because driver said that they're getting withdrawn soon, the Citaros. So that will leave no routes with Citaros essentially. So that's very sad. But I don't know why, but I prefer these ones or first bus over goaheadlondon spec. But yeah, I'll catch you when the bus leaves. I'm sorry, but what's a 441? Englefield Green. Right, I saw the driver go into cab, so he's going to be leaving now, I think. And the bus is rammed. Honestly, 117. Anyone who calls it a useless route, it's not. Because why is the route so busy? Street light. Street light. I hate street lights. Yuck. Anyways, let's get back on the bus. The beauty of the 117. I do love the blinds as well. The blinds are really nice. I did a video on this on my old channel actually. Really nice. Let's get on it. Ooh. Put my head down there. One seven. Hello. Two. This is gonna say Isleworth now, isn't it? Yeah, it's gonna say Isleworth now. Maybe it's already announced.
Tell me. 117. Isleworth, West Middlesex Hospital.
This bit of the route's quite nice as well, actually. Old green. Very nice. And I do like the announcement. I like the Isleworth announcement. Isleworth, West Middlesex Hospital. But yeah, it's a nice route. I really do like it. Felton. I like Felton. Felton's quite nice. Let's film this bus leaving. We're now in Feltham. Honestly, 117 is such a busy route. I thought normally with routes, like going from one end to the other or vice versa is normally emptier. But clearly on this route, Isleworth to Staines, they're both really, really busy. So I'm gonna walk down to Feltham Station because I'm gonna get on the next Citaro going towards Isleworth, which should be here in like 10 minutes, I believe. So I may buy something or I don't know what I'm gonna do while I wait. But I like 117, it's a nice route. But I didn't get all the overlays because people were in the way. I mean, not their fault, but really, really busy bus. Comment down below if you want a video on London's supposedly busiest single decker route. 235. We're changing up the content, honestly. We're changing it up. But yeah, Fern Grove. I'm gonna catch you when the next bus turns up. H26 is such a weird route, you know, I can't lie. Very weird route. Like, what's a Feltham Sparrow Farm? I just checked, the bus is in 17 minutes on both sides. So I'm gonna have to walk down the route towards Isleworth so I can record the Staines bus coming, then get on the Isleworth bus towards Isleworth. Catch you there. So it appears the Isleworth bus is coming like 3 minutes before the Staines bus, meaning I have to skip the second Isleworth bus to record the Staines bus for overlays. Things I do for you guys. So that's a bit annoying, but it happens. But you know what? I might do a bit of history, because why not? A bit of history. I'll keep it concise this time. I'll keep it concise. So we're now at Carlton Avenue. The bus should be in 1 minute, apparently. So I think the bus after this one is an E200 MMC. If it's not, then I'll be doing it again. I'll be getting off, recording it, and then continuing down. But there will be some history. I'll be quick. But yeah, the 117 should be arriving shortly. They haven't actually updated this timetable. RITP Devitt still says it should be first bus. So I wonder when they're gonna amend that, and why have they wasted so much space? Anyways, we're still half an hour away from West Middlesex. Gosh. But this isn't even on its own pole. I don't really like the bus stops that are like attached to the street lamps. Like, I like their own little pole, but it's alright. It'll do. Here's our bus. Coming very slowly. Is it rammed? Oh, it's actually not rammed. Yay. This is the mute one. Oh. This bit's quite nice. I like this bit. We off the bus again. Can literally hear aeroplanes. We're now at random Cranbrook Road. I think we're near Hounslow. We're 22 minutes away from Isleworth now. So we're actually getting there. The bus on the other side's coming, so we're gonna film that as well. Then we're gonna keep going down the route. I don't think there'll be a route visual or a journey, I can't lie. The buses are all way too busy. And I started this at like, what, 11 o'clock, 10 o'clock? And it's like really busy, so it's a bit weird because summer holidays. I don't know where everyone's got. 117 is definitely like one of the busiest routes, I can't lie. It's really busy. But anyways, I'm gonna film this bus. Then we're gonna continue down the route. That's why I love Hounslow. You can see the aeroplanes. Guess 235 maybe. London's business route. What on earth? What on earth? Comment down below if you want a video about that, because that route seems insane to film. Like, you're gonna go like early morning or late evening to get like an empty bus. But yeah, making our way down to... Oh my gosh, this 117 route is crazy because the frequency is similar to 209. The frequency is quite bad. So I'm waiting for ages. But yeah. I love the Citaros. I really do love the Citaros. But yeah, history! So initially, the 117 began operating in October of 1934. The route went between Hounslow and Windsor Castle. Windsor Castle, which isn't even in London. You know what? I put a community post about it actually, but I feel like back in the day, like London routes used to be so long. How? Windsor Castle from Hounslow. Yeah, routes used to be so long, but now like routes are all like getting cut back. They're adding in extra routes to replace parts of a long route. Like, it doesn't make sense. Just keep the routes long. I do like a nice long route with my AirPods and my music. But now every route's short, so you can't really get that apart from SL7 side. Then 1 year later in 1935, they then changed the route to go between Hounslow and Stainsbridge Street. And you'd think that's the end. No, it's not. Because then a couple of years later, it got rerouted again to run between Hounslow and Virginia Water. Just like earlier, I was highlighting the white bus random route that goes to Virginia Water. 117 used to go to Virginia Water from Hounslow. Honestly, like, you're going from Hounslow to Virginia Water on a London bus. It makes no sense. After which, in 1943, the route got changed again to run between Hounslow and Egham. You're probably thinking, the route used to always start in Hounslow, but it's the ending used to change. But that ain't the case. That is because in 1962, the route on the Hounslow end got changed to run between Shepherd's Bush and Egham via Hounslow. So instead of us starting in Hounslow, we are going via Hounslow. That route is long. It probably would take you like more than 2 hours to complete. But 117, like, even now, it's a good route. But let's continue. Then in 1975, Staines to Egham got withdrawn. So now the route was going between Shepherd's Bush Green and Staines. We're almost there, guys. 1983 comes round the corner. Then the route gets changed to go between Brentford and Staines. I'm sorry, but who's going from Brentford to Staines? Not me. Brentford. But honestly, 117 went through a lot of changes, I can't lie. It's like they just couldn't get the perfect route, couldn't they? And in 1996, the company's back, guys. Armchair took over 117 with Dennis Darts. Why? This Armchair company, why didn't Armchair stay now? Where's Armchair, guys? I would love to go on the company Armchair. It's an interesting name, can't lie. Then in the same year, the route was going between Brentford and Isleworth Fire Station. Random change again. Not Brentford, it was Staines to Isleworth Fire Station. Still, useless change. Then I literally just walked down the route. I'm now in Hounslow. I started all the way down the road. Then in 2006, the route was with Metroline and had the official routing as it has today, from Staines to Isleworth, West Middlesex Hospital, still using Darts but Metroline. And last but not least, in 2021, company moved to RATP/First Bus using Citaros, and that's bringing us to the present day. Wow. I can't lie, I used to not be too interested in bus history, but after like reading about all these routes and how far they used to go, it's actually quite interesting. Obviously, if there's any details that I missed out, because I kept it the short version, H20, the short version, comment down below. But yeah, we're in Hounslow, which is next to Isleworth, so we're almost there. What I'm probably going to do is just wait for the 117 here actually, then go towards Isleworth. So catch when the bus turns up. They haven't changed any of them, I think, can't lie. The bell. After waiting what felt like ages, 117 decided to turn up. Finally.
Isleworth, West Middlesex Hospital.
West Middlesex. We're back already. That was a nice ride. Last two things to mention. Here, ramp request. I think buggy users can also request a ramp if they need it, because obviously they put just the wheelchair icon, but they put wheelchair and buggy user. So I think both can actually request a ramp, which is a good feature because on most buses it appears as just the wheelchair user. Additionally, another thing that I forgot to note was that in the Citaros, they actually have a sticker inside that implies that you should not eat on the bus. I think it's a good feature, I can't lie, because whenever people eat on the bus, it ends up the bus smelling bad. Depends on what you eat really, but depends on what your nose is like, but makes the bus smell bad, meaning that passengers aren't really having a comfortable ride, and additionally leads to littering because the buses are always dirty. From who? The drivers are driving the bus, so it's not the drivers, it's the passengers that are making the bus so dirty. So I really did like that there was a sticker with the no eating icon on it. So we are now back at Isleworth, West Middlesex Hospital. I don't know why I said like that, but anyways, we're back at the hospital where we're concluding today's video. Thank you so much everybody for watching all the way to the end. If you did, I really appreciate it, and I hope you all enjoyed the video. Please make sure to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video. Peace out and goodbye.